Yeah,
At least,
that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, like I'm in a couple of group chats, but I think one thing that I realized there are group chats that are really good. And there are most
yeah,
of the group chat I feel like it's just like a bunch of
most are
people that
bad.
are, yeah, it's just a bunch of people that are. I feel like anything that's over like five, 10 people,
Okay.
starts getting diluted a little bit. There are a couple of, like maybe one or two that I'm in that are phenomenal in terms of like, all these smart people
Hmm.
in, but I do feel like as the accounts grow bigger, there is less and less alpha, from bigger accounts, just because of the position that they're in, and some of the information that they kind of get. For
Yeah, I don't
a
really,
good
I
example would
don't
be
really
Kobe.
approach, I don't approach group chats from like an alpha perspective per se. So like Grubhub is the first big group chat I was in. I mean, and both of my two main group chats that I'm in,
Mm,
Grubhub and Growth Bros is mine, and Grubhub is a friend of mine. Grubhub is a little bit more alpha oriented because everyone in there is extremely smart. They're all devs or really good traders.
right.
But it's for us. It's not really about the alpha. Oh, and like both of those group chats are maxed out at 75. So
Oh, that's good idea. Yeah.
there's a lot of people, but it's not like a shit show. A lot of the group chats I join, it's like 50, 60 people, and the whole group chat is just people sending their own content in there and like asking people to boost it. And it's like that's like one major rule I've always had is like just very like never show your own shit unless it's like something really really important you've been working on for a while. But like a lot of these group chats, people are just sending all their tweets in there, and it's just like it becomes diluted with just like people begging for engagement. So a lot of the group chats just don't work out. And
Yeah.
yeah, so the two group chats I'm in, I've been lucky enough to be with people that it's more about just building a community of people that you think are smart and trustworthy and that you can build with moving forward. It's not necessarily like specific alpha, and just through that, I've launched little side projects with people in these chats, and I've had job offers and all of that. So it's really not about getting in this group chat and you're going to know what the next coin is to buy. It's not really like that.
Mm,
At least from my point of view, it's more just about being in the group chats with the right people who know what they're doing in the space and who are going to stick around. And eventually, you find yourself in good positions. Um,
that's true. No,
I'm in a bunch of group chats. I read two of them pretty much,
yeah,
and
me
that's about.
too.
And there are some other good ones too that I'm in. I just don't have time to read everything. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that was my approach. I don't really like the idea of like joining a group chat for alpha because it's just like it's so weird. Like most people keep their alpha really close to their chest now
They
because it
do.
spreads so
Yeah,
fast. Like
yeah, yeah.
it spreads way too. I think I've had like one or two calls from a really good friend that actually made me money, but for the most part, it's just about the networking, and just becoming good friends with these people. And I have
Okay.
no problem like I have no problem wage cucking my way through crypto. Like I'm not one of these guys that's like, oh, I can't have a job or whatever. Like I enjoy the work I do. I'll do it,
Yo,
as
and
long
you're
as I
good at
can.
it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll work as long as I have to until I'm comfortable. That's not a big deal. I have no desire to like make it off one or two trades.
Mm,
Um, so that I think that's a different approach that a lot of
it's
people
really
don't have,
humble,
which
man.
I understand. So
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really work for 10 years, so I was like, I guess it's time to work a little bit. Um,
What do you mean
and like
you were hustling? Sounds like
I
you
was
were like
hustling.
traveling
It
countries. Yeah, like you were managing magicians. Dude, that's a bigger
well,
hustle than most
I
people.
didn't have bosses, is the way I'll put it. So it's like
Mm,
it was a huge learning curve having to like use Notion and like use Google Cal. Like I don't even have a Calendly. Like I'm the most unprofessional person in crypto, and like so
wait, you don't
it
have
was a really
Calendly?
new.
Yo, how did you
No,
even book this meeting? We
I have no
sent out
idea.
Calendly.
Oh, I mean, I think you sent yours. I don't have one
Yeah, yeah,
myself.
yeah, we sent ours. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I just don't like the idea of people scheduling meetings with me because I know I'm not going to want to do them.
Fuck, that is
So I just
next
don't.
level DGen.
Yeah,
Wow,
so I
holy
just don't.
shit.
If people want to talk, they can like DM me a Calendly, and that's great. We could talk. But yeah, for the most part, it's just been like I've been kind of like just tripping and stumbling my way through this entire experience, and like there's been scary moments here and there, and like I'm still getting used to it, but it's slowly coming together, and like I'm finding my foothold. Still a lot of imposter syndrome though, like that never really goes away, especially if you're not
Hmm.
like tech heavy or like a trader. Like there's just like you kind of feel like you don't belong anywhere.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true. Yeah, I mean, like, I think unless you're one of those people that like absolutely sits at the top, I think everyone has that. Like
yeah,
because like there's always like, and crypto is such a small circle as well as you kind of like
yeah.
move into more and more niche kind of subjects or more and more like it gets very very
It's big
tier
and small,
one.
but yeah, like it's
Yeah.
really really small. Yeah, it's small as far as like your personal community, but like I was surprised at how big crypto was. Like for example, Inverse Brub like screenshotted a picture that had my girlfriend in it at one point and like put it on his
What?
profile. Like yeah, like my girlfriend has nothing to do with
What?
cryptos. Yeah, so like he inverse spread one of my pictures because like I don't know why he thought it was funny, and
Dude, that's
and
so funny.
she has no idea like really what I even do or understand it. Has nothing to do with crypto. And she texted me one day a screenshot of Inverse Bros picture of us, and she was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "How'd you find that?" And she was like, "My friend in Spain who's into crypto just saw my picture on this random guy's account." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Shit,
Holy
crypto's
shit.
way bigger than I thought it was." And I was like, "All right, no more girlfriend pictures on the timeline."
Yeah, well,
Um,
that's Inverse Prado. Like Inverse Prado is
for,
pretty well known
well,
everywhere. Yeah.
I DM'd him and I was like, "Can you delete that?" That's just kind of like, and he deleted it for me. But like that it hit me. It was like, especially with the NFT crowd, like crypto is way bigger than people think. But at the
Yeah,
same
no, it
time,
is. It is. Yeah. Like I haven't even touched up on NFT crowd to be honest. Like I know a couple of people.
yeah,
We had a couple of people in here, but man, that community is another beast altogether. I think actually it's bigger than like the whole token DeFi, like
yes,
the
much bigger.
community. Yeah, it's
And
much
dude,
bigger and it's like a different beast altogether.
and I'll hand it to them, man. They handle the bear market better than anything I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, such a chance. Yeah.
they don't give a fuck. They
Yeah, they
don't
don't give
care
a
what their
fuck. They don't
pictures are
cry
at.
about it. Yeah, they're like
Nope.
just like I got my photo, I got my
Yep.
community.
It's
I can
great.